So I got the first part, was talking to someone. That's about it. And we didn't miss much. So we need to get to Vedas. She's right there. This would be a good spot. And also I got fucked up my Ganyu. It's a bit stronger now. I need to get higher. I think this is good. I export this ship already, so I ain't worried about it. What the hell? I have?
What in the world do those symbols mean?
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatui and Osile, right? Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said. She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing, it's Paimon!
Shut up.
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... yes, the stars.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
Well, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents. There are two important rules. One, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. Two, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided. You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after. Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
A vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent.
Alright, give me a sec. Hello. Okay. I'm gonna finish this conversation.
Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again.
I'm gonna finish the conversation real quick.
So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
We're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
Inazuma?
Wait,
You
what conversation?
want to go there?
The games conversation for a quest.
Oh.
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma?
I
No
see,
sweat.
I see.
In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice.
Lucky to get your
Masterless
fat
vision
ass in
or a
here.
ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor. Up to you.
Who's my fat ass doggy? You're my fat ass doggy. You wiggle the booty. Wiggle the booty. You're
What's
the
wrong
big
with
boy.
that?
You're the
The
big
more
boy.
talent
You're
we
the
have, the
big
better
boy.
the tournament
You're
will
the
be.
big boy.
I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
Oh, wiggle the
What are we
booty.
gonna
Hi,
do?
little man. Little man.
Looks like we pretty much
I
have
got
to
your
do
toy.
this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma, huh?
Ow.
Great. Then let's get you signed up.
That's
Head
how
to the
you broke
tournament
my last
arena in
mic, you
Guyun Stone
dipshit.
Forest. Kazuha and I will be over
You
soon.
slammed your big old
It
face
seems
into
like
it.
it will only be a matter of time
Kept
before
slamming
the
your
answer
big
is
old
revealed.
face in it.
What is your dog doing?
Plain. Slammed your big old face into it, Lucky. Yeah, you did. That's how you broke my last
Okay.
mic. You slammed your big fat face in it.
I'm just trying to just mind my own business. Doing this quest, dreaming. And all I just hear is the dog.
Bring it back. Oh, he almost fell off the bed. Your big old face.
I'm just running at the moment. Trying to get to quest.
Big old. You got a big fat booty too, Lucky. Big fat booty. You got a big old booty. You got a big old booby like booby? What?
What?
What? You're a woman now, Lucky. You got a big old fat booty. Yeah, you do. You got a big old fat booty. Fat booty doggy. The fat booty doggy. Hiya, buddy. I got your booty. I got your big fat booty. You should know by now.
Before we
Ever
sign
since I got
up,
lucky,
let's
there is
see
no
who the
such
other
thing as
competitors
minding
are.
your business.
Beto said that they had to be
No, there
renowned
isn't.
fighters.
Because what is minding someone's business to you, huh, Lucky? It's sitting in their lap and getting in their face.
Hello?
Isn't it, buddy?
Are you here
That's
to
what
compete
minding
in the
your
Crux
business
Clash?
is. In your
You
head.
bet I am.
Mwah!
Get your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then allow just anyone to take part. The Clash
got
is
the
a
face.
comprehensive test of fighting
Booty.
ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them.
You're
Nobody
still
wants to
very
see that,
talkative,
right?
doggo. It's funny, some people be like, he's trying to kill you.
Heard a
No,
rule
he's trying to
about
play.
that. So, Paimon's wondering.
That's all you want is playtime.
Renowned
Oh,
fighter?
you hit my mic again. All you want is someone
Me?
to play
Only
with.
a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
Got a big fat booty. Very big fat booty here. Big booty.
Also,
Big booty doggy.
that doesn't sound like the most official tournament.
Tell him you ain't got no tiny flat pancake. You got a big
What?
booty.
You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. There were
Big
plenty of
booty doggy.
competitors when I took part. Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were
Big
two of
fat
them trying
booty
to
doggy.
escape.
You
I
got
soon
no
sorted them
pancake.
out.
You got that booty.
They tried to sneak past
You
me
got
under
those
the cover
muscles
of
in that
darkness.
booty. Tell
They didn't
him.
know what hit him.
Tell him, Monkey.
I planted
You
a
got
left hook
muscles
on
in
the
your
skinnier
booty?
one's face and sent
Yes,
him
you
flying.
do. Oh, it's your
Then
booty.
the big guy pulled out a knife.
It's a lucky booty.
Stormy. I was talking to this guy, and all I hear is dog. I just want
His words. You hear dog and that's a big fat booty.
I just want to do this quest peacefully.
No, what is peacefully when Lucky's around?
I'm gonna leave the party and come back when I'm done with this. All right? Okay. That works too.
I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us. I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2-1, but I still got the upper hand. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course, but the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them, and hand them over to the Millilith. I received quite the commendation. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work. Mm-hmm. Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
I'll see you in the arena, but I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
Bet. You're gonna lose now. You said that.
Hi there. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught us. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are both proud disciples of his. You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself anyway.
Okay,
He's got to
Lucky
be a
left the room.
grand master or something.
Okay.
He's created many different styles of kung fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him. To the Lingshan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Oh my
Force
God, thank
dispersal?
God she got
It's a type
out.
of breathing
almost 100
exercise where you can train
at
yourself
one.
to
It's
harness
gonna be-
the energy around you
Lucky's back.
and neutralize attacks without moving an inch. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no way we could use it proficiently yet.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a grand master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master is getting increasingly impatient with us. Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Lingshan clan will go down in history. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
See you in the arena.
It's one person when this guy over here is sitting. I have like nothing.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too? If so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life. No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person. I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seemed to get on with just about everyone socially. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course, I'd never let the praise get to my head. I know I haven't reached perfection yet, because there's one thing I'm still missing. A vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf. I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu.
Test to see if my skin
As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough to guarantee my victory in this tournament. I seem to have gained another fan. Don't let my aura overwhelm you, though. You'll need your wits about you today.
Go bed.
Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine.
Ow!
It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
Stop it. I will give you pets, but we are not playing right now. No
So,
play
to
play.
recap,
Only pet
we're
pets.
up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too
Only
much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's
I
just
literally turned him into a
really
lapdog.
average.
You wanna know what he does?
Seems like you've got a pretty
So,
good chance
you're
of
petting
winning
him.
this thing.
More fun petting him. He'll turn
Come
around,
on, let's go sign
sit
up.
his butt in your lap. Literally in your lap. Like if you pick up a child and set them in your lap, that's what he does.
Bruh.
And just sits there. I literally accidentally turned Lucky into a lapdog when he was a puppy. Oh, he's a year now.
And sign up. Let's go.
Chinksa Village arm wrestling champion, huh? All right, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name? Wait, aren't
No,
you?
okay, face your head back.
Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though?
It's still glitched.
Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god?
Why
It's really
is
her.
it glitched?
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get her autograph later.
Oh no.
I trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament. Really? But from what I've
I
heard,
think it's a bug.
the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Yep,
I
she
think
still
it's a
doesn't
bug
have a
in the
vision, though.
Matrix.
See for yourself.
What?
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame? It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah. Also, don't forget to mention that the previous battles include, but are not limited to, Storm Terror, Dvalin, and Fatui Harbinger Child.
Whoa.
I will put a goat.
Might as well
in a
declare her
boat.
the champion already.
God damn it. Why does my character look so, like, happy about this? I have everyone is like, you're already a champion. What can we do against you?
I found a goat
wonder
and
if it's too late to withdraw.
Does that,
Okay,
wait, does that rhyme?
That's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen.
Goat.
By a long
Get in
shot.
goat.
Right. Your
Goat.
registration is complete.
No.
Now, a
No,
brief
no.
word about the
No,
prize.
no. Goat.
A great hero such as yourself can
You will get
surely
in the
only
boat.
be here for one thing.
Where'd you go?
To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely, a vision.
Oh, we're not
Ah,
here
you're
for
the
that.
boat
We're
peasant.
here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beto must have upped the
Did I
stakes
not
this
get
time to
people?
attract top talent.
But why
Have to
would
put a
anyone
goat
want
in
to
a
go
boat.
somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
There it
I
is.
see. So, I take it you
Whatever
discussed your
floats
terms with
your
Beto in
goat.
advance, then.
Really? That's what it's called? There I go, but you're
Well,
going to be
I'm
stuck
sure
in
a
the boat.
great hero has an important reason for being here. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that
Can I put a
whole no
Lucky in a
vision
boat?
bearers rule in this tournament.
That's the big
Even
question.
though you don't have a vision,
I failed.
most people in Tibet think that you can't manipulate the elements without one. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings. In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right? Alright, it's showtime! You got this!
Yay.
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good. Then please follow me into the arena.
Everyone looks so nervous.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
You? You're the hero they're talking about? Ugh, how am I supposed to win now?
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
Alright, now talk to the betas again.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? She totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show she put on just now, she's more than convinced me of her ability. So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise. You fought well.
Wow.
All right, then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liua's hero was entering the tournament.
Can you just take me to Arizuma now?
And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them.
That's
I'm sure
illegal.
lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you.
I said no, that's illegal.
My gosh.
Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
Huh. To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
Alright, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about. We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior.
Who is it?
You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard. Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
All right, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully prepared before you begin.
I'm 100%.
Relax. My girl's at the top of her game. She ain't gonna lose.
Okay, follow me.
The arena's right here. I'm standing in it.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
I think he's not dead.
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Right. For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Wow! Now that's true strength talking.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick. So don't get too cocky.
Got it.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round.
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance. I myself was eliminated in the third round. Shame. If only I could have advanced one more round.
Maybe next time, huh? By the way, do you happen to know who else advanced to the final round?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent, quick on his feet and swift to take advantage of his opponent's missteps.
Can you invite Brenna? I'm gonna invite Brenna. I got her.
I faltered for but a brief moment, but before I knew it, he had me on the floor. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my league.
Who has the
Still,
big fat
I'm
booty?
sure he'll be
You
no
have a
match
big
for
fat
you.
booty. Mwah.
Stormy,
What?
The kittens unplugged the Wi-Fi.
Wait. The kitten?
Yes.
Hey there! Well, where did the other guy go?
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight
But
to
they
the
don't
nose.
got thumbs.
There was blood all over the place.
But still,
His opponent
they
was pretty
unplugged
freaked out
the
by it.
Wi-Fi.
He kept asking him, why didn't you dodge?
But they don't have
But he was pretty much
thumbs.
out cold by
How
that point and
they
couldn't
unplugged the
reply.
Wi-Fi?
Why don't you dodge, they ask. Because to not dodge is the
My
very
brain
essence of
always
Ling
confuses
Shun
them.
clan kung fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet. Don't even
They
get me
unplugged
started.
it from the
I
source of
spent
where
all my
you
energy
plug it
helping
in.
him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor.
Huh?
But by the time I got back,
From the wall.
my scheduled match time had already passed and I had to forfeit. I don't dare tell my master about this. Otherwise I'd
Lacey,
never hear
what
the end
the
of it.
fuck are you
Sorry, I shouldn't be
doing?
complaining in front of you like this.
Just
I'm afraid
because
I'm
you
still a bit
scream
out of
at me
sorts at the moment.
because I
So I
cracked
probably won't be
two
able to
pieces
help you
of
with
pudding
whatever
in
you were here to
half
ask
doesn't
me
mean
about.
you have to scream at me like a little bitch.
Alright then. Hope your buddy makes a swift recovery. Hang in there.
Jaden, really, Jaden?
Oh.
Trying to piss me off already.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk to Beto. Surely she's gotta know something.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt, and managed to claim victory over your opponent. That is a most invaluable skill. In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing. But it is nothing remarkable, for I discerned nothing more than Captain Beto did.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience.
Like, someone asked how hot it is, like where everyone's at. And I said, it's 108 here. So it's not that hot. Compared to what we normally have. Like,
I guess not
but
using
I
your
always
elemental
said, so
powers
everyone
must
think,
be
wait,
quite new
108?
for you,
That's
huh?
fucking crazy. That's how I was like, well,
We
better than
wanted to ask
116,
who our opponent will be in the
118.
final round. Do you think they'll be stronger
physical
than the one we
breeze,
faced in the
so
semifinals?
not that hot.
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his
But most of
speed,
these
and he has
people in the
superior
chat
form.
use Celsius.
It's also obvious
And I'm
that he's
like,
seen his fair
so
share
they'll
of
be like,
battles.
oh, it's 32.
What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off
hot
more
is
than you can chew
32?
this time?
How hot is
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. Let's go somewhere a little quieter, shall we? I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering
Why
samurai.
do you want my attention so
yeah,
bad?
I can tell that from your getup.
Huh?
But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's
Goofy
used to waving
kitty.
a sword around.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill? I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set. Given your talents, a few hints
Bless
from me
you.
will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is an
Goofy kitty.
essential part of any
What
duel.
is wrong with
You
you?
must know your enemy. Besides, our
Goofy kitty
favorite here
wants
has fought many
attention.
battles on their journey from Mondstadt.
Yeah. You want
Such
to know what she
impressive
does for
feats require
attention?
more than just bravery alone.
She jumps at the couch and then hits her head and falls down every time.
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves
Like,
its
literally.
traces upon you. However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. These are the things I am curious to know about. Come with me. Some post-match
Wonder what
entertainment is
Tyler's
in order.
screaming at his sister about now.
She was like, you do this and that. I'm like, really? I already told you what I'm doing, so. Like, do not piss me off. She does anyways.
Get on Minecraft, you dipshit.
I'm still doing the quest.
I will get lucky to be hyper again.
And it looks as if Lacey does have thumbs.
She has thumbs.
She has thumbs.
What?
Yeah.
Why is this quest so long?
I love that. Cats don't have thumbs. It looks like she has thumbs. She has thumbs. What? She has thumbs.
Now
Thumbs?
that we're alone,
Wait,
let
what?
me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements. And not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
She jumped up on me
Paimon,
just so
you
she
know that
could
you
have
were
a tummy
hinting at
rub.
something from the moment we met. You've known all
Sounds like what my
along.
cat would do.
That's right. If the other
Belly rub,
contenders were to
Lucky?
catch wind of your
Or are you
elemental
just trying to sleep
abilities,
with the big
let's
fat booty
just
that you
say
have? You have a
it would
big
cause some
voluptuous booty.
unwanted misunderstandings.
Yeah. Yes,
If
you
I'm
do.
not mistaken,
Tyler,
you share these considerations,
I
given
have a
your
question for
reluctance
you.
to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match.
so you know how we have the BMW, right?
Yeah.
What country is BMW made from?
I don't
Hi
know.
there, Faye. It's a country that you know, Tyler.
The U.S. or the other countries?
It's another country.
Russia.
BMW is not made in Russia nor America.
Sorry, Russia was
Germany?
the first thing that popped in my head.
Tyler, what did you say?
Germany.
That's correct. It's Germany.
I don't know why I thought Russia. I was just like, Russia.
But yeah,
when I talk about
BMW is
that
made
which
in
I see or hear
Germany.
in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings
Faye,
of nature.
chill out.
I
Stop
hear the
fucking
breath of
rubbing
the
your
wind
ass all over me.
and the whispers of the leaves. It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing
That's
more.
your sister's
As
tail.
crazy as all that
Stop.
sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think
Big
a
fat
human
booty.
could wield the elements without a vision. And not to mention your
And I got two
incredibly
fur
complex
balls.
scent,
Lucky's
like
can
that
you
of
just
some
stop?
mysterious being.
I will
Stop
not stop. You
evaluating
have
us
a
based
big
on
fat
our smell.
booty.
It's weird.
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you
Very good
managed to
fat booty.
obtain your
Yes, it
combined
is.
elemental
It
abilities?
suits you. A lot.
Extraordinary.
Mwah!
So then, might I be so bold
It's
as
a
to
good
inquire
boy.
how
No, Lacey.
exactly it is that you learn to
It's a good
channel
boy.
elemental energy and even wield it in
you want
combat?
belly rubs? You
It's
want
nothing
belly rubs?
really.
Or do you want
Paimon
head
just
rubs?
told
Which
her
one do
whatever
you
came
want?
to mind. It's been a long journey.
just want me to leave
and
you be
many
so you can
things
sleep?
have happened along the way. Somehow, she just naturally learned to use the elements through it all.
I'm taking that as a yes.
Honestly,
Okay.
even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Okay, my hand's right here.
Perhaps such
It's right
unfathomable
here. It's
things
touching
are the
you. Like, my
essence
hand's
of the
touching you.
gods
What do you
and
want?
the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something to me. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange. Now then, let's test your skills, shall we?
Is it bad that whenever I see a rainbow, I look at my friends and go, the gays are coming? it's
not
bad?
that. No, it's not.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
Oh, okay. There's one time there was a rainbow on the bus, like as we were on the bus, and next thing you know, I yell, "The gays are coming!" But everyone was like, "What?" I was like, "There's a rainbow! The gays are coming!" They were like,
Steady as stone.
"Okay." But the people that knew me on the bus were laughing at
Access denied.
the people that don't know me so well were like, "What?"
Kittens are just staring at my cat, Chloe.
You have butt dimples. You have butt dimples.
The kittens are staring at Chloe through the wall.
Alright, done.
Windblade.
Oh, did I find a sweet
As a
spot?
good night should.
I think I found a sweet spot. I did, didn't I?
Wrap up the flame.
Hey, Fluffy. Yeah, I see yous.
Bucky. Bucky.
Meow. Ow!
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach.
He looks so dumb.
Even
to
with
me.
your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to
does.
overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining
He's like, "You
balance,
pathetic human.
which
Can you,
enables
like,
him to
stop
execute
touching my
moves
butt?
that
And what's
many
your
would
obsession
find
with my
impossible.
butt?"
He relies entirely on the
Probably
element
what
of
he's
surprise
thinking.
to defeat his opponents.
You have a
In
Faye?
other words,
fat
as
booty,
long as
that's
you
what it
remain
is.
mindful of his
Mwah.
ability to detect weak points,
Sorry.
then his attacks should pose no threat to you.
Faye doesn't
Please,
really have a
save your
meow.
thanks.
And
If
she's
anything,
bigger
I
than
should
her
be thanking
sister.
you for the opportunity to witness your command of the elements that defies all
But
known
Lacey
principles.
has a loud
The
meow
world is
who
a
is
truly
biting
mysterious
me.
place, it seems, and one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
You seem kind of
I need to give him a
obsessed
new
with
name,
visions.
like
But
tag
don't
thing
you
with
already
information
have
on it.
your own?
He scratched
Why
all
are
of
you
it
so
off,
intent
basically,
on
as you
exploring
can
the
see
connection between visions and the elements?
in the photo.
Oh,
that
so
I sent.
you
I
lick
desire
me,
to
but
know
your
what
sister
meaning
bites
visions
me.
have to the
Okay.
gods, and what influences the gods' decision to grant
That's
humans
very
these
pleasant to
visions.
you.
My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters. For allowing me the honor of
Mwah.
witnessing your mystical ways,
Mwah.
I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding
Stormy.
Inazuma.
What?
Is this
So
bad?
that's what you're curious about?
What bad?
Lacey
allow me to
bites
tell you
me,
more.
but Faye licks
As you
me.
well know, a vision hunt
No,
decree is currently
completely
underway
normal.
in Inazuma.
Okay,
Visions
so
are
I
a gift
wish I
bestowed by the
got a video of
divine.
this. But
People
Lucky,
that have
I
accepted
like gave,
this
he
gift
had a,
are
so
now
he
having
had
their
his
visions
toy in
confiscated
my lap.
inexplicably.
I took it, rubbed it in his
Sometimes
face,
in
and then he opened his mouth, and I
circumstances
was
that
like,
leave
"Here,
their
take this
original
toy," and shoved it in his
recipients
mouth.
dead. In the outset,
And then he
supposing each
stood,
of the
he
7
just
archons
sat
had their
there with it in his
criteria
mouth,
for
like,
granting
what am I
visions
supposed
to
to do
living
with this?
beings, then
Like,
does the
look
current
both ways, like,
Electro
what am I
Archon
supposed to do?
now doubt these criteria, or even the act in and of itself? Not to mention, with no new Electrovisions having been granted for such a
Me
long
in a
time,
nutshell.
it would seem that we can infer something
That
of the
sounds
arriving
like me
Shogun's
when my
feelings on the
parents
matter.
just walk in.
She sounds less
And I don't
like an
want them
archon
to.
and more like a tyrant.
That is
As
me in a
far as I
nutshell.
know, she is an Archon that pursues
I was
eternity.
talking to my mom the other day, and I said,
She
"You know
will
what? Being in a
relentlessly
coma
carry
doesn't
out her
sound
will
all
with
that
no
bad."
regard to what others may think or feel.
But
She looked at me like, "Wait,
You as
what?"
contracts are meant to benefit all who reside
Look,
within
being in a
Liyue.
coma doesn't sound
But
all
what
that
does
bad. I
Inazuma's
get to
pursuit of
sleep for
eternity bring to
eternity.
its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within
Well, what if they pull the
Inazuma
plug?
do
Well,
not
if they
fare
pull
well
the plug,
these
they pull the
days.
plug.
Sounds a lot like something
I
the
just get
god
to
you
sleep even
encountered in the
longer
beginning would do.
and never have the
Oh?
opportunity to wake up.
Have you encountered
Doesn't
the
sound all that
Electro
bad.
Archon before?
The conspiracy theory that you 1000% believe in.
With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same.
Everyone thinks that I'm
If
crazy
you wish
when
to
I say
find
that,
her, she
though.
will forever be there.
I
There will come a
actually
day
don't.
when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her.
Especially when I say after
the time
they
for
say,
your
"What if
match
they
is
pull the
approaching."
plug?" If they pull the plug, they pull the plug.
Right. We got
I
so
didn't even
distracted
know
talking
you
about
can pull a
Inazuma
plug.
that Paimon forgot all about the tournament.
Basically, it means they take you off
If you
your,
have
your
no
life
other matters
support.
to attend to, then we
Oh.
can return together.
Yeah, when
Very well.
someone
Let's
says,
go.
"Oh, they pulled the
I
plug
wish
on
to see
so and
who will
so,"
obtain the
it's
vision.
saying they pulled them off their life support.
Oh, so they pulled the plug on Frank.
Oh.
Yeah, Frank's dead.
Oh.
The color fell out. When was your appointment?
What was the name?
4 or 5 weeks ago, something around there.
Where's my
Why isn't he here yet?
Tyler,
Huh?
you're gay.
Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash! This is the final match! We've seen many exciting battles today, and now, at long last, the two finalists have emerged. Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen her, her reputation knows no bounds. She strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of her name causes even Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Lyra's Traveling Hero!
Wow! I've been waiting for this moment.
I'm sure everyone witnessed her thrilling match in the semifinals. But today's final round will surely take things up a notch. As for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived. Come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals. Apologies, everyone just sit tight. We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about this. Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come with us.
Uh-oh.
Hey, have you opened those business emails yet?
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Excuse me, you...
The vision is missing.
Huh? Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing in broad daylight?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beto.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze. The culprit has only acted recently. They will not have gotten far. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
Well, if you insist. I'll leave the matter to you then. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an island. Where could he have possibly run to?
Come with me. I can sense the winds are
Sorry
coming.
for that.
This man is shit. What the hell?
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
Wait, I'm so lost. Does he want to continue on that? Fuck.
When's the last time you restarted your computer? Because sometimes that fixes little issues like... man, I haven't restarted it myself in probably like a month.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see, shortly.
You can't run from death.
My husband, 22 male, and I, 20 female, welcomed our daughter into the world.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
The day they came to visit in the hospital, my in-laws asked when we would be trying for another baby. We kind of just laughed it off, but my mother-in-law got more insistent, straight up telling us y'all need to try for a boy. Over the next month or two, conversation about us having another baby.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Every now and again. Around
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
fast forward to the next day. 2 days ago.
Freeze!
My mother-in-law.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Screw it.
Fast forward to present day. 2 days ago now. My husband poured me a mixed drink, and when I brought the cup up to my lips, I got hit with this paranoid and panicked feeling.
You caught up with me? How is that possible?
A pregnancy test. Sure enough,
I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
We decided we wouldn't
The
tell
wind?
anyone because we didn't
What
want
are you
another
talking
baby
about?
stampede from his family. But
Oh,
I'm incredibly close
I
to
get
my
it.
sister-in-law.
Your vision.
So I decided to
Drat!
tell her after
If I
swearing
only
her
had a vision.
secrecy. When I told her,
Or if I could
her eyes
activate
got
this
wide
one,
and started to
then you'd
water.
never be
Sister-in-law
able to catch
burst
me.
into tears and
This
started
has nothing to do
apologizing
with
over and
visions.
over. It calms down a bit,
You may be
and
skilled
through
at
her tears
vanishing from a
tells me that
crowd, but
my
it seems you know
mother-in-law
precious little
has been
about how to
poking
conceal
holes in our
yourself
pump.
from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist, namely speed, stealth, and style.
Will you stop hanging
But
on
most
the
disappointing of all
box?
is the state of the vision in your head.
Cats
It
like
appears
boxes.
that the vision doesn't respond to human desire
But here's the thing.
indiscriminately.
It's not really a box
Fine,
because
I admit it.
it has
I've had
no
my eyes on
cardboard.
this vision for quite some time now.
How is
I
it a
decided
box?
to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of
Because
lousy
it holds
fighters.
stuff.
I fought my way to the finals and
So you were supposed to be our opponent.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you showed up. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me. After all I went through to get it, I think not. I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's nothing but a useless shell to me.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux
Did you
fleet.
see the image I sent?
No, not yet.
When you're sick, it is so hard to stay in bed and rest because we just
Look at it.
It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Whoa, we don't need to go that far, do we?
In front of my mouth.
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
Ha-ha! Born of ice and frost.
Sending my girlfriend a inches picture.
Yeah.
No, no. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please.
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods do not bestow their favor upon him. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind. No further punishment for you.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment?
Okay,
It's up to you.
how's Bob doing? Oh,
Such
Bob's
willingness
still
is
on the
commendable. It fits the way of the samurai.
No, no.
Oh, he
no need
switched
for
to
that.
the other spot now.
Thank you for releasing me.
He's
you
not by the
truly
wall.
are
He's
generous.
on the other side, but still doing the same old thing.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get
Okay,
it.
Bob, have
Were you
fun.
just trying to scare him?
Want a crafting
I take
table?
no pleasure in frightening others.
I'm selling
I was
crafting
just
tables
testing
for
all
free.
possibilities while the vision remained in his hands.
Merry Christmas.
When
Have a
people are
crafting
forced
table.
into a corner, that is when their
Okay.
greatest strength will appear.
Remember? Yesterday I
thought
made
it
like
may be an
17 of them on
opportunity for him to
accident.
awaken the vision,
Oh yeah.
but unfortunately,
Now I'm selling crafting tables.
Nothing
Merry
happened.
Christmas.
Hey, I mean they'd be easy use in case if we
Yes.
go out and we need a crafting
I
table,
wanted
but we
to know
don't want
whether
to
it were
chop down the
possible
tree.
for an extinguished vision to be
But
reawakened.
Merry Christmas. Free crafting
From the
table.
moment he stole the
Am
vision,
I still Steve?
I decided to use him for this
Yes,
experiment.
I think so.
I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision
Why is my
reawakening.
skin glitched?
After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that
You never
nothing is
know.
impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see
Although I
if you can
keep
give me
having
the answer I'm
kittens
hoping
playing
for.
behind my ass.
That's the
vision
best
didn't
feeling.
seem
I'm
to
gonna go
respond
Oh.
try
at
to get a
all.
cat.
I see.
I have one.
So you are
I
also
don't.
unable to rekindle the vision.
And I want a cat.
No
I also want a
matter.
parrot, but parrots can
This
wait.
was expected.
I
I
had
suppose
one,
this vision
but
is
it died
still
in a
mine to take
bush.
for now.
Oh yeah. Want to get a parrot with me?
Sure, I know the coordinates to it.
Okay, I'll follow you.
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
Because it's past the
The
Mesa
story
biome,
begins with an
or,
old
well,
friend.
considered the Badlands.
I still don't think it's considered that.
He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the
Which is
Musono
before we
Hitotachi.
go, I'm gonna...
I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol
I was
of
trying to
ultimate
say, oh
power.
shit, but then that happened.
But he replied, there
That's
must be
never gonna
one
happen
who can
yesterday to
withstand
me.
it.
I was,
There will always be
started
those who
talking
dare to
safer
brave
because I got
the
bored.
lightning's glow.
and I don't remember what caused me to say it, but it was just
Then, the vision hunt decree
And I was
arrived.
like, what did I
People's
just
aspirations
say?
were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to
What
construct
the
her ideal
did I
of
just
eternity.
say?
Why the fuck
While
do
I
I
was
have
fleeing
two
from
shears?
place to place, I heard that
Merry
my friend
Christmas.
had
Actually, I don't
challenged
know.
the vision hunters to a duel before the
They're
That
throne.
one I don't have an answer for.
A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to
Okay,
face
we need
with
to
the
make
Musono
something. I have the
Hitotachi
crafting
was all
table
that he
for
truly
it.
desired, after
Yeah.
all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the
Did a
ground.
fake scream through
Perhaps
the kids
that
and they
was the
look at
glory
me.
he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face?
Why is there...
Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and
Jesus
snatched the
fucking
dying
Christ.
vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so
I have
brightly,
to go to my
become
appointment
buried
around
among the
10:30. I
ice-cold
think
statue
it's
of a
like
god.
10:30 and it's 9:26.
Perhaps one day I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai,
So you know what?
Yeah.
I
Let's
find
wait
meaning
until I
in
get
traveling
that.
and the sprawling
Okay.
beauty of nature that
Might
lies
be the
along the
best
way,
option.
while still
Yeah.
retaining the warrior way
Which
in
it's
my
wild
heart.
that I might as well get some more product for
It's
what I'm
just
building.
another way of saying I do as I
Okay.
please. All
Which
right,
is I
then.
gotta kill squids.
It's time we returned. Do not let my feelings trouble you, but thank you.
Is this village fully dead?
The one next to us?
Yeah.
Last time I looked at it, there was only one villager left.
Hi, Foxy. Wait, the foxes can't eat berries now?
They've always
On
been
their
able
own?
to. Oh,
On their own?
I don't know.
This fox had berries in his mouth and all I heard was...
I don't know if they. I don't know if Fox is gonna.
And
eat.
it
I
had the animation of like when you're eating something, but it was eating it. Yeah, all I heard was. I was like, what the fuck is that? And then I looked down, and there's a fox staring me in the eyes. And the animation of eating with like the crumbs, like what would be the crumbs going off the side. I don't recall them ever being able to do that. Dude, I've never seen a fox just walk up to me and stare me in the eyes like, I'm gonna hardcore stare at you until you question why I'm staring at you. And I started questioning why he was staring at me, and then he walked away. And then I'll hear... like that exact noise too.
Huh?
It was that exact noise. With like saliva, like if... kind of sound. But with the... and I was just like, what the fuck?
Did they leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
I don't think foxes make that sound when they're eating, but okay.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang.
I'm gonna bring back a
It
panda.
seems that the
for
Crux Clash got out of
fuck of
hand
it.
this time and has attracted her attention.
How far is the jungle
Captain
biome?
Beto was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as
thousands.
she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
I will still bring back
But
a panda.
still, Captain Beto was disappointed
There's
she
the
didn't get to
noise
witness
again.
the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
The one who
Foxies
stole
can't
the
eat
vision
me.
was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round.
I need a lead.
He knew
I
he
need to
stood
find a
no
lead to
chance
test
of
this.
winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the
Do you
prize
have
took
any
hold
leads
in
by
his
any
mind.
chance?
In which case,
Leads?
the Crux Clash comes
Yeah.
to a clear-cut conclusion.
I have to
So
look.
that's what happened? If
I'm
that's the
actually
case,
really
then
glad
the
you
rules
covered up
stipulate
this
that he
ravine.
is disqualified. And our hero here is the
Yeah.
champion.
I was kind of like
we
thinking
win and
about
all,
it.
but
I
not
was
like
kind of like,
this.
It doesn't matter.
why
As
do
the
they
saying
need
goes,
this thing
honor
completely
given
open
is
when
honor
it's just gonna
deserved.
get in the way in
Now,
the future?
let me go prepare the champion's medal to
It was
award
already
you.
getting in the way
Yes,
previously.
I believe so. Though Captain Beto is no longer
Oh, well.
present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word. But the voyage to Inazuma is a
I'm gonna
treacherous
have
one.
to.
You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip.
I found 3 leads.
In
Okay.
fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Speaking of wandering
Hold on a
trader,
second.
there's one right
You're
outside
saying she can change
Oh, okay.
the
I'll
weather
go kill it.
just with the power of her mind.
by the ravine.
Let us not forget that this is
Hey,
one of the
Foxy,
7
you'll be mine.
archons.
I just need to get
If
close to you.
Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone
Ow.
forest by casting down his
Forgot
stone
the bushes
spears,
bite back.
then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest. Suffice it to say that
I
if
think
you wish
you're
to
a
journey
lamb.
to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made. In the meantime, I intend to
Foxy,
embark on
Foxy,
a journey of
Foxy.
my own. I will
You'll
travel
become my
all across
peasant.
the vast
I mean-
lands of Liyue, in the
My
hope of
pet.
finding a way to reawaken the vision.
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning.
I need to make sure I'm not
The
crazy.
part of your journey that
and I'm
lies
not
after
hearing
the
shit.
storm
Oh, I
may
hear a
well
villager.
prove to be the most arduous.
I see the villager. How did all the villagers die off when it's on peaceful?
Oh, despawning.
So can I go to
Huh.
Arizona now?
Weaponsmith.
Now that I want a fox, I can't find a goddamn fox.